old Windette video.
We're back, once again. Thrust into foreign lands surrounded by alien species, constantly reminded of exactly how perilous our situation is. Wait, why did his attack still land? Did I say something about fall damage earlier? Please don't let one of these weak-ass lasers be the death of me! I swear to—
I can do better than that. Sup morons, my name's Murphia and welcome back to Risk of Rain 2. Today, we're taking on a challenge from Windette. Beat Risk of Rain using only 6 items, because, as it turns out, no one actually took him up on this. Not even himself. Seriously, dude, you've had 3 years to beat this challenge. How has it taken you that long? I'm honestly more surprised I'm the first one to take you up on it. Now, I've seen people beat the game without picking any items up and using no artifacts. We know it's doable, so truly this is simply going to come down to a matter of getting good. Let's quickly go over the ground rules. As decreed by the moron-in-chief himself, using only the artifact of command, pick up 1 item from each of the category types, stacked as high as you can get it. Well, a wisp is considered cheating. And my addition to this, for the sake of original content, is no plagiarism. Get it? I'm being ironic, because this entire video is basically just plagiarism. By which I mean I cannot use any of the items or characters that Windette picked for his runs. This means that Engineer is off the table, along with Bustling Fungus, ATG Missiles, Jesters of the Drowned, Inkohana's Opinion, and the Disposable Missile Launcher. Alright, what does that leave? Oh, okay, I have an idea. First off, I've picked Huntress, and changed our special to Ballista. After hurtling down from our ship, we kick the door off our pod and run to the nearest item on the stage. Wait, is that a... Oh god, wait, hang on, I wasn't prepped for this. No one told me what to do if I encounter a void item. Help, I need an adult. Help! Windette released his video before the Survivors of the Void DLC released, but surely somewhere in the video he sets up the foundation for this new edge case scenario, right?
You've got a lot to choose from. So let's limit that, shall we? 1 item from each of the 6 category types, stacked as high as you can get them. Let's see how far you can get.
Okay, I think it's a safe bet to say that so long as we never pick 2 items from the same artifact of command window, they count as separate categories. This opens our options more than the initial 6 items the challenge is currently named after to 9 items, but I feel like it still provides a limitation in the same vein as Windette's challenge. The age-old struggle for originality on YouTube. If you want to see me do the original challenge officially, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do a proper 6 items only with the Survivors of the Void DLC turned off. For now, you're stuck watching the 6 items run, version 1.5. With that decision made, we grab our first item of the run, a Safe as Spaces, taking up our common void item slot. Our next chest contains an uncommon regular item, which we use to grab our first leeching seed, and the next 2 chests are sitting side by side, giving us a common regular item, which we turn into a soldier's syringe, and an equipment, which we use to grab a trophy hunter's tricorn. See, I can still min-max on a minimal items build. I've learned! There was another equipment barrel here as well, which I kept in mind for after the teleporter event, as equipment barrels aren't guaranteed to spawn on each stage, so anytime there's multiple, we want to grab all of them in order to maximize our potential build. You might also be wondering, Murph, why aren't you doing the boss fight yet? You're playing too slow! Well, insightful viewer, I was stalling. For the first stage, it's actually beneficial to play slower than you normally would to guarantee a boss spawn at the first teleporter. If you get to the teleporter before some point in the 4 to 5 minute mark, there's a chance that you will spawn in 2 greater wisps instead, which I wanted to avoid so that I could guarantee a yellow boss item drop. This also means you get more than 1 item as a reward for beating the teleporter event. With the Wandering Vagrant dead in one shot, we pick up a Planula as our boss item. This honestly could have been changed. I picked it because despite having gotten better since the last Risk of Rain video, I'm still not great at avoiding taking damage outright, and the Planula allows me to stack up immediate healing upon taking damage, which is ideal. If I were to do this run again, I think I would pick Little Disciples instead, as the one thing this build lacks is crowd control. With the teleporter event done, I ran back to pick up the extra equipment I purchased and went over to use up a Shrine of Chance. Oh shit, okay, I guess we get to go over the red item now as well. I picked the Brilliant Behemoth because I needed a little bit more damage to my primary attack, and the Brilliant Behemoth provided that extra boost I wanted, while also giving me some more AoE capabilities. Hey, stop writing that comment. I see you asking why I didn't pick Shattering Justice, and my reason for that is... I didn't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to. Make your own video if you like. Glad we sorted that out. Now we can move on to the second stage, the Abandoned Aqueduct. But before we get to that, it is highly likely that you, my friend... No! Oh, shit! No! No! You want to lose 9% of your viewership again after the shill, dumbass? No, we don't do that. No one cares. Leave a like, comment some random bullshit, and subscribe to this channel for more. Look, the buttons even light up for you, like a middle sibling receiving a participation award. Like, click back 10 seconds and watch. You'll see. Alright, Right, where were we? Oh! With the core aspects of our build acquired, the second stage whizzes by. We increase our item totals minorly, and for the teleporter event we had a Beetle Queen, and we also got a boss drop instead of an uncommon item, so that's 2 more planulas for the build. I should also mention right now, yes, I forgot to pick up the nude on the first stage, and I didn't want to try to parkour my way up a cliff face just to get the one on the second stage, so we aren't collecting our lunar item just yet. To cover it now, I chose to pick focused convergences just to speed up the progression of this run. Onwards we go, this time to Rally Point Delta, missing the free equipment chest by 4 minutes? Damn it! Because I'm going for as fast of a run as I can, I collect all the chests in the main area of the stage, primarily increasing my number of soldiers' syringes before activating the teleporter, which gives me a magma worm. Oh, that's slightly concerning. Because I'm playing on Monsoon and I'm progressing fairly quickly, the game has determined that I'm doing well enough to spawn some of the tougher bosses. No, I'm not going to sit here and explain how Risk of Rain's difficulty system works to you, I barely understand it, but I know enough to say that a magma worm on stage 3 is concerning to me. Thank goodness we've been getting lucky with equipment barrel spawns on each stage. Onto the Abyssal Depths, where, and of course we've still got to wait a hot second. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so maybe I've gotten a lot better since the last challenge run. I give my Trophy Hunter's hat to an equipment drone, for the meme.
Ahoy, ladies!
And grab another tricorn. There's another Void Barrel on the level, which gives us the uncommon tier Void items to choose from. With the small change we made to the rules, this is fair game for a new item, so we grab a Polyloot to increase our damage output. Right in time as well, as my damage was starting to fall behind the increasingly larger health bars for all enemies. After collecting a few more items around the stage, we make our way over to the teleporter where I have a spark of Divine Prophecy. My guess, magma worms. Yep, that would be a correct guess. I'm starting to get deja vu. We kill one with the tricorn and kill the other normally, for the first time this run, as we already have 6 planulas and I'm expecting to get a grandparent as the boss on the next stage. Terrifying occurrences aside... Oh, I could just hit it from here, but that's no fun. Not only do we have a grandparent just sitting here waiting for us, we also have a she-construct just vibing in the level, which is both terrifying and fun. I wish I could see what my numbers look like behind the scenes, because this is going fantastically. We deal with both of them, get a new tricorn, and go pick up our planula. Get another planula, which I know I'm giving these to Mithrix later. That's gonna be a little bit annoying to deal with, but it's fine. See, and look at how easily things are dying anyways. Mithrix is not gonna be that hard. Foreshadowing is a literary device in which we activate the teleporter, spawning in a grandparent, which we one-shot. Man, these tricorns are so overpowered. And now as we make our way to the next level, we've officially surpassed Windette. Take that, internet funny man, I'm better at video games than you. Welcome to Commencement, everyone, where we have apparently majorly pissed off the entire Lunar Chimera, who are spawning in by the bucket load anytime we do anything more than breathe. Actually, they even spawned in when I was only breathing. They do die, just not as fast as I would like them to, but pose little problem as we complete all 4 pillars. Now, because I haven't picked up a single lunar item this entire run so far, the focus convergence isn't exactly necessary anymore, so I decide in a fit of whimsy to pick up just one shaped glass, because that's never gone poorly for me in the past. Nope, definitely not. Not one time. With our last possible item collected, we make our way up to fight Mithrix. Phase 1. I start peppering Mithrix with shots from across the field, taking out a solid quarter of his health bar in a few seconds. Having learned from the previous challenge run, I make sure to pay attention to Mithrix's shockwave attacks, constantly keeping him at a distance to make use of Huntress's ridiculous range. A few more ballista shots to the torso, and Mithrix goes down. Phase 2, the Lunar Chimera. Thanks to the 6 polyloots I have, each enemy goes down within seconds of me turning my attention on it. Phase 3. Mithrix comes back with a vengeance. Having learned my strategy was to stay away, Mithrix does everything in his power to close the distance between us. I mistime a jump, getting hit by his shockwave, which won't be a problem, I've got Blink Up and I can get away. Damn it, that's frustrating. Well, guess I can try one more time. Wait, what's that music? Why is the screen fading to black? Wait, no, no! Where am I? Wait, no, I know that. I'm back at the sardine screen. How long was I out for? 2 months? You might be wondering, how the hell did you not beat this in 2 months, Murph? Lack of talent, I guess. It definitely wasn't mostly due to the fact that I didn't stream for a whole month. Definitely not. With the attempts I did make, I kept dying to bosses during teleporter events, which in retrospect probably has more to do with actually using the focused convergence from the get-go, as I spent more time standing still in the confined teleporter bubble, which is a death sentence in this game. That, and I would overextend myself a little too early, and just be unable to kill anything. You know, for the bit. I was getting dejected, upset, and uncertain if I had the skills to pull this off. Maybe everyone was right. Maybe even after 2 years of playing this game on and off, I hadn't actually gotten any better at it. Yeah, you heard me right. 2 years I've been playing this game, and I still didn't know what a grandparent was. People are allowed to play games casually. Well, I've only been live for an hour. We may as well get one more solid attempt in, just to pad for stream time. Just one more run. One more run. We hurtle down to the ground in distant roost, nearly turning a stone golem into a cobblestone red carpet as we do, right before stealing his lunch money and using it to gamble. This is why I avoid casinos like the plague. We activate the newt and make our way around the roost, subsequently bullying any enemies that pop up on our screen. With our newly acquired pocket change, we get ourselves a soldier's syringe, 3 leeching seeds, pay for a polyloot with our blood, and find out what happens when you introduce a jellyfish to gunpowder. Oh look, a planula! We visit the bazaar, pick up our 3 focused convergences, and send ourselves to the abandoned aqueduct. Here we increase our totals for each item and are forced to fight a clay dune strider normally because I couldn't find an equipment barrel. It's so damn slow! Next stage, the sulfur pools. Time to rinse and repeat. Only things of note here are the Void Seed, which allows us to grab a safer spaces, and the 3 equipment barrels, resulting in the 2 Beetle Queens that spawned on the teleporter being easily dispatched with, and we have a guaranteed equipment for Stage 4, Siren's Call. Thank God for a guaranteed red item. We have a Magma Worm on the stage as we spawn in, who we kill normally to save our equipment for the Alloy Worship unit. Freest yellow and red item yet! We make our way over to the teleporter when I notice a fun little thing on this stage, which is part of the intention of this game. Oh, we have 2 Shrines of the Mountain. Which I think is just oh my god, there's 3 Shrines of the Mountain. Okay, you know what? We're gonna do something stupid, or we're gonna quickly activate all those Shrines of the Mountain, and hope that it only spawns in, like, maybe 2? Because if it spawns in more than that, then I'm fucked. With our poor decision locked in, we activate the teleporter. I'm surprised that worked. Wait, hang on. If we can beat a 3-stack Shrine of the Mountain on stage 4, then that means... Oh, wait, no, I'm getting ahead of myself. Don't get cocky, Murph. We still have 2 more stages to get through. Stage 5, we have a grandparent and 3 void seeds on the stage that need to be dealt with. That's fine. Less fine. With those both dealt with, we make our way to the teleporter and quickly take out the grandparent that it spawns. And with that, we're back to commencement. Thanks to our leeching seeds, attack speed, and 7 planulas, we are able to face tank any member of the Lunar Chimera. I hadn't really been making it to stage 6 on any of the previous attempts, so this is where I learned that maxed focus convergence means you are dealing with painfully small bubbles around each pillar, which becomes a problem when you're trying to avoid taking stacking damage. The one pillar that isn't more of an issue due to this situation is surprisingly the vampire pillar. You have redeemed yourself from the last video, especially with this fucking... With all the pillars done, I am once again able to live up to my reputation of being unable to do basic parkour. I was just on the edge of it. Yeah, hold on. What the fuck? And finally, I make my way up to Mithrix for our rematch. Pray? Oh, I'll be praying all right.
But not for me!
Mithrix has obviously learned his lesson since our last encounter, as he immediately starts getting up close and personal in an attempt to intimidate us, but his efforts are merely thin veils for his fear. He sends in the Lunar Chimera as he retreats to lick his wounds, but even his private militia are no match for the perfectly designed beast I have become. With the Chimera removed from this mortal coil, Mithrix returns to the fight, furious and faster than ever before. He gets a couple good hits in, but he's sloppy, reckless. Even with the Lunar Chimera here to back him up, the King of Nothing still falls. In a last-ditch effort, he takes all my items from me, which... Okay, I'm sorry, but I was not healing that much, was I? Jeez, that's really something, isn't it? But even with all that health, Mithrix still falls, broken, defeated at last. I run back to the ship, defending my only way off the planet, fighting tooth and nail against the onslaught of enemies making their last-ditch efforts to fill their shallow graves with anything other than their own dead. And just like that, it's done. Risk of Rain beaten with only 6 items. Technically, but boy golly do I love myself a technicality. If it's not plainly obvious by this point in the video, this entire run was inspired by Windette. Please go check out his original video. I'll be putting it up on the end screen as well as in the description and in a pinned comment down below. And if you decide to tackle this run yourself, let me know, please. I would love to see what other builds people come up with. Who knows, maybe in the future someone will make a video where they get to claim that my video is outdated and that they can pull it off better. Or, scratch that, maybe Windette and I can make this a head-to-head challenge when Seekers of the Storm releases. But yeah, that's all I have for you. I know I took time in the middle of the video to shill already, but if you're here again at the end, please do leave a like and a comment. It will really help me start building this channel, and if you subscribe, you'll be helping even more so. With that, I'll see you all in the next video. Don't forget to treat someone with kindness today. Now, get out of here.